The message came at dawn. A cold, metallic voice echoed across every broadcast, every satellite feed, every comm array in orbit. This is Commander Zyrel of the Jacques Dominion. Earth has 24 hours to surrender all military assets and leadership. Resistance will result in planetary sterilization. Then silence. For 30 seconds, the world froze. Cities paused mid-commute. Soldiers in bunkers stopped breathing. Politicians stared at each other, pale and wordless. And then someone laughed. Not a nervous giggle, but a full-bodied, uncontrollable howl of disbelief. It started in a control room in Nevada, spread to a base in Tokyo, then rippled across the entire planet. Within minutes, the internet was flooded with memes. Hashtags exploded. Hashtag 24 hours to surrender. Hashtag good luck aliens. Hashtag we still have Wi-Fi. Humanity had faced wars, plagues, climate collapse, yet somehow always found time to joke. And that's exactly what terrified the Jacques the most. In orbit above Earth, the alien flagship Vraxis hung like a dark sun, black hull, crimson lights pulsing along its belly. The Dominion's fleets had conquered 100 worlds. Everyone had submitted within an hour. But this one laughed. Commander Zyrel glared at the transmission feeds, mandibles twitching. They mock us, he hissed. Increase intimidation output. Target their moon. Demonstrate our power. A technician clicked his claws nervously. Sir, they appear to be transmitting comedy shows. And, music labeled Eye of the Tiger. Zyrel squinted. What is a tiger? No one answered. On Earth, General Naomi Brooks stood in the war room of the United Terran Defense Alliance. She wasn't smiling. Let them talk, she said. If they think we're just joking, we get more time. Around her, engineers, hackers, and pilots worked like a single mind. Humanity's global defense grid, Project Aegis, was still half assembled. But humans were used to improvising. One officer grinned. Ma'am, what should we tell the public? Naomi smirked. Tell them to keep the aliens entertained. The louder we laugh, the safer we are. Hour 5. Humans launched a live concert in orbit, Surrender This, featuring holographic rock band performing atop satellites. Millions watched as laser lights danced across the night sky. Hour 9. NASA released a fake Earth surrender form, with fields like Alien Emperor's email and preferred payment method, credit or cattle. It went viral. Hour 12. Hackers infiltrated the Dominion's open channels, replacing their command anthem with the Rickroll song. Half the fleet froze in confusion. Hour 15. Zyrel's patience cracked. These creatures are insane. Have they no fear? His second-in-command croaked. Perhaps that is their weapon. But while the world laughed, the real work happened underground. Hidden deep beneath the Pacific, Project Atlas powered up, humanity's secret counterstrike network. Hundreds of orbital drones linked to a single neural AI named Daedalus. By hour 20, Earth's skies shimmered with invisible fields of energy. By hour 23, every human fighter, drone, and orbital gun was synced to Daedalus's rhythm. One heartbeat, one mind, one defiance. And right on schedule, humanity stopped laughing. The Dominion's countdown reached 0. Time's up, Zyrel growled. Comment stérilisation? 10,000 plasma cannons ignited. The sky above Earth lit up like dawn. But the beams never reached the surface. They hit something unseen, something human-made. A crackle of light spread across the heavens. Then came a single voice over the Dominion's channel. Hey, Zyrel, you forgot to ask what we were doing with that last hour. The human signal pulsed through their fleet systems. For one glorious moment, every Jacques display flickered and showed a simple image. A laughing human face. Then the entire Dominion fleet's targeting arrays fried simultaneously. Zyrel roared, slamming his claws into the console. How is this possible? Simple. Naomi's voice replied, cool and amused. We reverse-engineered your weapons when you first threatened us. We laughed for 23 hours because we needed you confident. The stars above Earth shifted as hundreds of human ships uncloaked, sleek, angular, powered by the Dominion's own stolen tech. You gave us 24 hours, she continued. We only needed one. Daedalus's activation code echoed across the void. Execute Operation Knock Knock. The sky erupted. Blue-white beams sliced through the Dominion fleet like surgical fire. The flagship Vraxis shuddered as its reactor imploded, turning into a burning scar across orbit. When the smoke cleared, only drifting fragments remained, pieces of the greatest invasion force in the galaxy. Days later, the world celebrated what became known as the 24-Hour War. Earth's memes turned into monuments. Posters read, "We laughed, they burned." Reporters asked General Brooks how she knew humanity would win. She smiled, because anyone who can joke while staring death in the face can't be conquered. And far beyond the solar system, whispers spread across alien empires, stories of a small blue planet where the inhabitants didn't beg for mercy. They laughed instead, because that's what humans do best. They turn fear into humor, pain into power, and 24 hours into legend.